Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. We're just you know, um a little bit less than a month away from, the Super Bowl. I don't know what number it is, what 54 or something. I don't know. Shit. They need to stop calling it by numeral anyway. Just call it the damn Super Bowl. I mean, that Super Bowl numeral shit is corny now. It really is. It's just corny now. Just call it the damn Super Bowl. They don't have NBA Finals number 68 or the World Series 108 or man, stop it with that shit, man. Just call it the damn Super Bowl, man. This shit is corny. But nevertheless, man, on the eve of the Super Bowl, they always announce the class 2021 for the Hall of Fame, and they got some very interesting names that's eligible for the first ballot. Now, I can't remember everybody, but I can tell you most of them. And the names include Peyton Manning, Charles Woodson, Jared Allen, Calvin Johnson, Michael Vick, Steven Jackson, the running back, Wes Welker. Can't remember who the other person is. Somebody else. Did I say Michael Vick? Yeah, I did. Michael Vick. Okay, listen, you guys. I can tell you right now that Peyton Manning and Charles Woodson, they are locks. Jared Allen should be a lock too. Jared Allen was a damn good football player. The man recorded over, oh yeah, Justin Tuck. Jared Allen recorded over 136 sacks. That man could play. I mean, he was kind of a cornball, but outside of football, but he was a damn good football player. I think he should get in on the first ballot. I think the locks should be Peyton Manning, Charles Woodson, and Jared Allen. Justin Tuck, I don't think Justin Tuck is the first ballot Hall of Famer. I think he's a third or fourth year guy. I think he'll eventually get in. God, Calvin Johnson, man, that's man. I think Calvin Johnson. I know people gonna say, well, he didn't play long enough, but I'm gonna tell you right now, go look at Calvin Johnson's numbers. For what Calvin Johnson did in 9 years is really impressive. You know, he has he caught for over 11,000 yards, 11,600 and some change. He caught like 83 touchdowns. Keep in mind, if Calvin Johnson would have played like 10, 11, 12 years, Calvin Johnson would have caught well over 100 touchdowns. He would have caught probably for at least 15,000 yards. So for what he did in 8 years is amazing. But we all know people like to play these games. Me, myself, if it was up to me, I would vote for Calvin Johnson to go to the Hall of Fame on the first ballot. But you never know. They may do some crazy shit like that. They may vote him in on the first ballot just to piss off T.O. But I don't think they're going to vote Calvin Johnson in. But I will say this much. Calvin Johnson to me is a Hall of Fame player. I think he probably won't get in this year. I think Calvin Johnson is going to be one of them dudes. He going to get in his probably second or third year eligibility. But to me, based off his stats, what he did in only 8 years says he is a Hall of Famer. Keep in mind, I thought that the Raiders should have took him number one instead of Jamarcus Russell. But I just don't think he'll get in. Because if he gets in, then people just going to be like, it'll just prove that it was politics involved with T.O. So, which we already know that it really is. It really was. And just some of the other guys, Michael Vick, as much as I like watching Michael Vick play, it's just no way that Michael Vick is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I think Michael Vick probably won't ever get into the Hall of Fame because people still ain't forgot what he did concerning them dogs. And I just think Michael Vick won't ever get into the Hall of Fame. They'll talk about him. They'll show the highlight reels. But just like Randall Cunningham and Donovan McNabb, I just don't think Michael Vick will get into the Hall of Fame. And by the way, me myself, I think Donovan McNabb should get into the Hall of Fame. I didn't think he was the first ballot Hall of Famer, but I do think he should get in. But I do think he has the numbers to get in the Hall of Fame. But I don't think they'll put him in, at least not for the time being. But like I said, man, Calvin Johnson, that's just, God. That is just that's a real debate. I mean, are we judging the dude by how long he played or what he did when he played? Because I'm gonna do a solo video about Calvin Johnson because I think Calvin Johnson, he's really a wild card, a really interesting topic as far as whether he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. So we'll talk about that later. But yeah, that's this year's first year eligibility. Like I said, my shoe-ins town business, personal shoe-ins should be Jared Allen, Peyton Manning, and Charles Woodson. Like I said, Charles Woodson and Peyton Manning are locks. Jared Allen should get in, but it'll be interesting to see what they do. And by the way, Tom Flores, once again, I stand by what I said about Tom Flores. Tom Flores should get in. He the only coach to win 2 Super Bowls, and he's not in the Football Hall of Fame. The league got to stop this shit that they have with the Raiders, this vendetta they have against the Raiders. It's went on long enough. Pete Rozelle been dead for I don't know how long, and it's just time to let it go. But yeah, that's all I have to say. This is your boy Town Biz. I'm out.